Imagine a world where the light bulb burns out in just a few minutes. A world where only the richest of the rich can afford electricity. And a world where the telephone, the invention that connected all of humanity, never actually becomes a reality. It sounds like a dystopian movie, right? But this alternate reality was frighteningly close to being our own. In the shadows of history, there was one man, a brilliant black inventor, whose genius made our modern world possible. His name? Lewis Howard Latimer. And without him, we might all still be living in the dark. Today, we're diving into the unbelievable true story of a man whose inventions powered the world, but whose name was almost erased from it. Lewis Latimer was born in 1848, the son of parents who had escaped the brutality of slavery. His father, George Latimer, was actually hunted down and dragged into court by his former owner. But in a powerful display of solidarity, abolitionists rallied, fought for him, and ultimately won his freedom. Growing up in this environment taught Lewis two fundamental truths: that freedom is incredibly fragile, and that knowledge is the ultimate power. At just 16 years old, with the Civil War raging, Lewis lied about his age to join the Union Navy, determined to fight for the cause of freedom. After the war, he found work as an office boy at a patent law firm. His duties were simple: sweep the floors, empty the trash. But Lewis did more than just his job. He watched, he listened, and most importantly, he learned. He taught himself mechanical drawing by observing the draftsmen, practicing late into the night. One day, a crisis hit the firm. They needed a set of complex technical drawings completed urgently, but no draftsman was available. Seeing his chance, Lewis stepped up. The blueprint he produced wasn't just good. It was flawless, precise, and more advanced than anything they had seen. He was promoted on the spot, from office boy to head draftsman. Fast forward to 1876. A man named Alexander Graham Bell was locked in a frantic race against time. He had invented the telephone, but he needed to file the patent before his competitor, Elisha Gray, beat him to it. With the deadline looming, Bell turned to the best draftsman he knew, Lewis Latimer. Lewis worked tirelessly through the night, his hand flying across the page, creating the perfect, detailed diagrams required for the patent application. He finished the drawings and rushed them to the patent office just hours before Bell's rival submitted his own claim. Think about that. Without Lewis Latimer's speed and skill, the name we associate with the telephone might be completely different. But his biggest contribution was yet to come. The world was abuzz with Thomas Edison's new invention, the incandescent light bulb. But Edison had a huge problem. His bulbs, which used a bamboo filament, were unreliable and burned out incredibly fast, making them little more than an expensive novelty for the wealthy. Lewis Latimer solved it. He developed a revolutionary new process for creating carbon filaments. His method made the filaments far more durable and efficient. The result? Light bulbs that lasted longer, burned brighter, and were finally cheap enough to become a staple in every home. Edison became a global icon, the Wizard of Menlo Park. But it was Lewis Latimer's ingenuity that made widespread electric lighting a reality. Latimer didn't just improve the light bulb. He perfected it. He even wrote one of the very first textbooks on electric lighting and went on to supervise the installation of lighting systems in major cities like New York, Philadelphia, and London. Despite his immense talent and contributions, Latimer's name rarely shared the spotlight. He worked alongside the giants of innovation, Bell and Edison, but history didn't treat him as one of them. He was a foundational pillar of the modern age, yet he remained in the background. The truth is simple. Lewis Howard Latimer didn't just help invent the modern world. He illuminated it. He powered it. He connected it. So the next time you flip a light switch, check your phone, or simply enjoy the conveniences of our electrified world, take a moment to remember him. Behind the famous inventions we celebrate are often unsung heroes we've forgotten. And Lewis Latimer, the son of escaped slaves who became a self-taught genius, is without a doubt one of the greatest and most important inventors the world has ever known. Thanks for watching, and if you found this story as inspiring as I did, make sure to like and subscribe for more hidden histories.